Hey YouTube, so I had some ideas on some things I wanted to do to my car today. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do, but I may install a cold air intake. I'm probably gonna go buy one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it yet, but I also may put on some new exhaust tips as well to, add a little bit of a different look to the Charger. So hopefully this video is interesting, and hopefully I come up with some pretty cool things to do with the car today. All right, so that first part of the video I made about a week ago. I actually didn't do anything major that day. I just went and got an oil change and I washed the car. But I did order a Mopar cold air intake for the 5.7 Hemi engine. So that just came today, so I will be installing that. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get a video and everything of the install to kind of like show you guys how it's done. And also get a cold start of the vehicle before I install the cold air intake. And then I'm gonna wait like a day before I do a cold start with the intake installed to see the differences in sound and everything like that. I'm also going to do a review of the throttle, all of that stuff. People say when you have a Mopar cold air intake or you install any cold air intake, your car is a little bit like it has a little bit more pep to the throttle and everything like that. So I'm just gonna see how it is. I know a cold air intake doesn't really do much for performance unless you get a tune and then you have headers and then a new exhaust system. But I'm just gonna install it because I do like the way it sounds, and I actually want a louder car a little bit. So I'm about to go downstairs and install it, so stay tuned for this video and I hope you guys enjoy it. So this is the engine bay of the 2018 Dodge Charger RT 5.7 Hemi engine. It looks like all the other RTs, but here's your airbox. Here's your tunnel feeding into the throttle body, and that's pretty much it. The cold air intake is pretty much a bolt-on item. Of course, you'd have to get your temperature. Swap out your temperature sensor and everything, but yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the installation process, and hopefully this goes by smoothly. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna, of course, take the engine cover off. Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect all of these V-band clamps. So you have one right here, and then you have another one right here, and that's pretty much, it's pretty simple to install a cold air intake. You have to remove this screw to actually take the airbox out, remove this too, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then yeah, it's not really hard to explain. Of course, take the temp sensor out and put it in a new kind of elbow tunnel thing. So yeah, just gonna record all of that. So here's the intake and all of the hardware needed to install it. So you have your seal right here, which basically seals to the hood once it's closed to basically block off the intake from the hot engine air, which I'm pretty sure it's not gonna do that well of a job. Here's the actual coupling between the intake box right here and the actual tube itself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically, you want to start out by loosening both couplings. And getting everything loose, so you can just easily take everything out. So you have a screw right here, a screw right here, and a screw right here. This one is connected to the throttle body. This one is connected between the tunnel and the actual airbox. And then you have a screw that actually secures the airbox onto the vehicle. And make sure you put all your hardware in a safe place so you don't lose it. Right now I'm releasing the wiring harness for the temperature sensor. So right now I'm installing the M6 bolt with this actual aluminum thread boss so that I can put the rubber grommet on that I took off the stock airbox. And this rubber sleeve goes on this part right here, which is what I took off the stock airbox as well, which basically secures the screw down, allows you to secure the screw down. Right now I'm installing the filter adapter to the actual airbox enclosure itself. So I pretty much got the enclosure installed. I just have to put in the retaining pin that was on the stock airbox, and then start the process for actually installing the filter itself, and then the actual hose adapter to the throttle body that adapts the filter to the actual engine itself. So my phone started to overheat, so I'm just going to quickly run over what I've done since the video cut off. So I got the actual tube out, installed it. I took the air intake temperature sensor and installed it with this rubber grommet here. Also, I took the V-band clamps and put them on the actual sleeves themselves, and now I'm about to tighten them down, and after that I'll reconnect the temperature sensor, which is right here, and that should be it. I will install the seal around the actual enclosure as well, but like I said, yeah, that should be it after everything is done. So this is the final product. This is the Mopar cold air intake. I still have to go get, I was able to find that screw that was missing, which is right here, but I still have to go to the dealership and get this plug that's supposed to go right there. But other than that, it was a pretty easy install. You just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 V-band clamps. There's one under here. You have this tube that connects to the tube off of the engine, so it goes through, connects to the intake, the filter into that the tube from the engine. Then you also have your filter connector, which is this black piece back here, right there, and then it comes through the wall like that. You also have your I don't know what to call it, but your rubber silicone pieces. Then V-band clamps, like I said before, the actual hose, and then your air intake temperature sensor, which comes off of the stock airbox. And this screw comes off of the stock airbox as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's a pretty easy install. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And it sounds amazing so far. I'm gonna take it for a drive. And like I said, I will be putting a cold start of this cold air intake in as well. I'll probably do that tomorrow, so it'll be a part of this video.